Yeah, I'm canceling the queue. I think I'm ready to give my review now. Okay, so if there's anyone that well, there's a lot of people that don't know me, but yeah, I go by Vumsy. I've been playing Armored Core 6 competitively. I've been modded it. I have had some education in game design and whatever. I'm pretty middle of the road ranked. I think I'm Diamond 3 in 3v3. I played some Mash Max solo, but not a lot. Uh, so my review of the game is basically I like this game a lot. I think it does a lot of things right, but it does have its flaws. It does have a lot of flaws. This, assuming those flaws get fixed, then it's how would I rate it? You know what? Let's just go simple IGN. It's 8 boob and butt sliders out of 10, you know? It's a good game. I really like this. I can get some blunders out of the way first. So, one issue with the game at the moment is definitely achievement level, unlocking game modes. This is a big turn off for a new player because it takes so long to experience all the different game modes and content. Achievement level as a way to level up is kind of iffy because, some people like to just play their one thing and not really deviate from that, so it kind of punishes that in that sense. But you can grind it out still. But what I would do if I were a season, I would basically make some achievement progress thing that as long as you just play the game, you get to level 10. And then I would have everything that's game mode related first, so that you can try out all of the different game modes immediately. And then have stuff like cosmetics or quality of life stuff or just random stuff later on in the levels. But game modes should not be gated this far out into the achievement progression system. So that's one thing. Another thing is I don't mind the currency system that much. This is something I don't like though. So the rate of Corite, I think, the yellow currency, into Matrix credit, the blue one, is 1 to 30. Like one Corite is 30, one yellow is 30 blue. And when it comes to buying strikers, these expensive one that you can use Corite for, the rate is much more favorable. It's 1 to 100. Which makes, and Corite is for the most part a premium currency. It's something that you buy to get. It would be way better if like the premium to free transaction were just the same across the board. Like it's kind of annoying that you need to grind so long to get some of these things, and it really incentivizes you, just buy them, lol. And I don't mind that. It's a little annoying, but they gotta make their money somehow. But yeah, this transaction rate, 1 to 100 and 1 to 30, like this is a little fucked. I don't agree with this. I think the game is very audiovisually noisy. Voiceover quality, I'm honestly very dissatisfied. I don't like voices at all. I don't like the English sounds super forced. The Japanese is like, I don't know, it's just leveled very poorly. There's a lot of fucking voice lines for everything all the time without pause. I really don't like the voiceover. I'm sorry. I'll just say it now. I don't like the voiceover. I don't like the audio design. It's not a deal breaker because luckily in the settings you can turn off a lot of the audio prompts. Like you can turn off the music, you can turn off a lot of the voice prompts and keep the ones that you want for the most part. So I do like this, but I would honestly have a lot of these voice notifications as an accessibility option to turn on and tune from there, or have them off by default, because first impression is just, man, there's a lot of noise in this game. I don't like it. But you can turn them off, so that's good. But I definitely tune the voices and their frequency and their volume a little bit. It's very audiovisually noisy, and like you can have a visually noisy game and an audio noisy game, but you can't really have both. Then it becomes kind of painful to play. Other than that, I don't really have a lot of critiques when it comes to Operation Verge. Like the game modes are completely serviceable. They are okay, they are fine. Some of them are actually good and pretty well made. Mashmac, I've only played Mashmac solo. I don't like playing with people, so take what I say about this game mode with a grain of salt. It's okay as well. Solo, you can get very, very like mod checked out of some of someone that just plays someone who can hold their own better, or they just have super upgraded stuff compared to you. But you know, it is what it is. It's a grindy game mode, so being able to shit on noobs after a while, you know, that's the reward of it. Challenge modes. The tutorials are really well made. I do like that they really go step by step by step and explains everything about the striker that you're playing. The challenge mode, the challenge modes are. I really like the challenge modes as they are now because it's a rage game. I feel like I'm playing I Wanna Be the Guy. It's super hard, super frustrating, and I really like games like that. But I get, you know, most people aren't like that. Most people don't like stuff like that. But I do. I like rage games. So I really like the challenge modes as they are. They are super annoying and really hard and really frustrating. The advanced ones, like, yeah, they are something. I would like to see them stay as hard and frustrating as they are, but I get that probably not a lot of people agree with me on that one. It should probably be easier for the general population. Training is solid. You can choose who you play against and all that. This Matrix season thing is also fine. You just build it up over time, so I have no complaints here. And being able to purchase bonus stuff, you know, gotta make your money somehow. And I think as a battle pass, it's serviceable. It would be nice if battle passes like that you don't miss out on them. It's something that has been done recently, and I think it's very, very healthy for the game, and you make your money no matter what. It's just that it allows players who join late for the party to like get everything that old heads got way back in the day, assuming this game lives for a long time. These matchmack stuffs are also pretty cool. They take a long time to grind to, I believe, but you know, if you get it, you get it. When it comes to mods, I think they're okay. It really gives you a good excuse to play this game for a long time. The maximum amount of items you can hold, 120, is that's a little rough, but maybe you can increase your cargo space, I think, with achievements, possibly. I guess it's fine, but if you could increase this in time, I think you can, but I'm not sure. But yeah, 120 is not very much, considering you can get a lot of different stuff in this game. This equipment research thing is really like, if Mecha Break is your job, then you will do great here, because it's very grindy to get a lot of the stuff. And I just checked out the glider, like how yeah, like you need so many things to upgrade these things. That's pretty neat for people who are really into Mashmac, I guess, and extraction gaming. Yeah, I can't really complain about it. It is what it is, right? But the thing that I really despise is the melee clash mechanic. If I have some clips, I'd probably edit them here. Can I do the stupid jump attack, bro? I can't. Dude, I hate melee versus melee so fucking bad. Especially versus Velkin, who can just bypass mechanics, and that makes him good. Man, I wish I could just ignore the shitty mechanics in this game. Melee Clash! So fun! Get me the fuck out though. God damn. God damn, dude, it's so terrible. Oh, I need to break this box. Melee Clash! And I die! Fuck off. Melee clashing is really a shame, because I really like this game, but the melee clash mechanic, I said in my feedback, hey, remove melee clash. It's the most frustrating, unfun, uninteractive PvP game mechanic I've ever seen, I think. It's so terrible. It's not fun, it has zero value, it's poorly designed, poorly implemented, like there's no reason to keep it. Just get rid of it. Because what happens is, like, I'm Panther, right? And I fight Alisnus. Okay, so we both have a melee, we both have a shield. Okay, I want to kill Alisnus, or he wants to kill me. Well, if I strike, I risk getting parried and take damage from my opponent. Okay, so just play around the shield. Okay, if we both strike, we both get stunned for like 1.5 to 2 seconds or something, uninterruptible. In a 6v6 team fight, dude, I'm so punished for interacting with my own class that I don't want to deal with them. I don't want I don't want to fight other melee players. The reason why Velkin is so obnoxious when you're playing melee is because his spin bypasses the mechanic completely. So that's why Velkin is so good. Like, he is at the moment the best support in the game, because he is a melee who shits on other melees, lock them in a box, stun locks them, and like easily dispatches of them. He has such amazing peel versus other melee players, to the point where it's nearly unplayable to face this guy, because he can ignore stupid mechanic. Like, Velkin spin can't melee clash, right? Except if he spins into another Velkin, you can't escape from this shitty mechanic. If I'm facing a melee and I want to get the initial hit on him, like, you're telling me I need to jump up in the air once, and then he might melee dash after me or match me, so I need to jump up again and again and again and again until we're both at the skybox, just so that we can try to land the first hit against each other? Like, that's the thing. Like, you can't escape from this garbage mechanic, because jump attacks aren't enough. When it comes to killing the Falcon, like, yeah, sure, melee players have an inherent class advantage over other classes, you know, because it's a hero shooter. It's just the way it is. Rock, paper, scissors. It's not a 1v1 game. But there's no other circumstance where one class gets countered by their own class. And that's why melee feels so fucking dogshit to play, because you can kind of, like, ask Tricera, if Falcon decides to run away, you're never catching up to him. But when he wants to go in and deal damage, you can fire back at him. If you are Falcon versus Sky Raider, you can, like, dogfight and fight against each other and be, like, relatively even in the matchup. You know, there are room for other classes to interact with each other way more, because it's from range. Melee doesn't really have that luxury at all. So I can't kill heavies because they have too much health. They take too long to kill. I can kill some supports if I'm really on top of them and land everything. Then I can kill some supports. I can kill these squishy attackers. Yeah, and that's it. And that's assuming some of those classes don't have a shield. Like, I can't fight into shield either because I can get parried, stunned, and nuked and one shot. And I can't fight other melee classes. So I can kill supports and planes. And that's it. It's just a terrible mechanic. They just need to get rid of melee clash. If they get rid of melee clash, then I'll play the game. I think it's a great game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Uh, And if the argument is, well, if you like the game but hate that mechanic, just don't play Melee, well, then I just don't have to play the game either. Simple as that. Yeah, because. And there's like, yes, sure, Melee can probably be a little frustrating for other classes to deal with if you don't have a shield. But that's the name of the game, you know? But I don't want to be countered by my own class as a duelist class. Yeah, killing people as melee is just very unreliable unless you're Velkin and you cage them. So it's this super like high direct damage, very high mobility, very bursty class. Uh, they have some good matchups, they have some bad. It's very like skill dependent in that sense. Like you don't land stuff for free, but that melee clash mechanic gotta go. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to comment on like balance stuff like this open beta is a Tricera meta because a lot of the heavyweights are way tankier now it seems like, or damage is down or something, I don't know. But heavies are extremely strong at the moment. But that's a balance issue. And when it comes to balance issues, like you just take a number and take it up and down and you know, it's fine. Um, but melee clash is like something that is fundamentally designed into the game and it sucks. So if they don't get rid of it, then I'm not playing. Sorry. Uh, if people agree that it sucks and should go, then please make some noise. But if people don't play melee and don't really care, that's fine too. You know, it's fine. But yeah, I'm not playing this game unless they remove that mechanic. I can stomach everything else that's kinda mid or even wrong with the game, but I can't stomach like frustrating, uninteractive, very boring PvP gameplay. I just can't. It's not fun at all. It it really ruins my experience. When I'd love to fight Achilles and Velkins and other Panthers and stuff like that, but I can't when I need to deal with melee clash working like it does. So yeah, that's it. That's my review. It's a great game. 8 boob and butt sliders out of 10. But unless I get rid of that mechanic, then I'm not playing it. And that's it. Just like that. That's my review.